Welcome to the Through the Table podcast with Tom, Rick, Russ, JL, and Brian.
This is part one of Through the Table podcast number 19 with Tom, Rick, Russ, JL, and Brian.
Damn, I haven't.
Another person that always gets screwed over in these G1s.
I would love an Ishii.
I just want,
Title run.
here's my hope is that Wrestle Kingdom let him win the title on night one. He can lose at night two. I don't care.
Absolutely.
Just one
Absolutely.
day he needs to have that title.
I would even say maybe even give him a one show. You know what I mean? Have him win it whenever. You know,
Sure.
in April.
Yeah.
And have him beat Evil once.
Right.
Or just maybe Shingo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Get whoever he beats, have him defend the belt once against like Chase Owens or Tanahashi or somebody,
Goto or
whoever,
something, yeah.
whoever it is. No, not a big person. Just give him a nice win. That's all.
One title defense
Mhm.
and just let him lose it.
Right.
I would love that.
He's so good, and it's like he never gets appreciated. It seems like Gato has like a problem with him. I swear to God.
He's the most reliable, most consistent.
Yep.
Just it's a goddamn shame that he's not.
And I think on this year, I think he started out 0-3, and he's won 4 in a row now. But it's like he was 0-3. Like, give me a break. So Block A, we have Zack Sabre Jr. and Kota Ibushi are both 5-1 right now. Zack Sabre Jr. lost his last match, so he was 5-0 going into it.
Oh, really?
And then Shingo Takagi and Kenta are both 4-2.
Oh, geez.
So they're at 8 points. Then Ishii and Great Khan are 4-3. And then Toru Yanu's 3-3. Yujiro Takahashi, Tenga Loa are both 2-4. And then we know how Naito had to drop out after night one.
Right.
So some of them have those matches already against those two counted.
Oh, okay.
So say like Kenta's supposed to fight him on day 14.
He
doesn't have that yet.
win.
He doesn't have that win yet.
Oh,
So
I
that's
get you,
why
I
he's
get you.
4-2 and some people are 4-3.
So if Kenta was supposed to wrestle Naito tomorrow,
Right. He'll get that win
he
tomorrow.
would just get the win.
Right.
See, I kind of like that instead of either trying to find a replacement or just,
With them being out night one, they probably should have tried to just thrown anyone in there that they could. I would have done it. I mean, whatever. It's not Naito, but at least.
But who do you even have? It's slim pickings unless you
someone like Nagata.
Do you think
I know he's an old guy, but
right,
he's around.
A lot of those.
That's who's left.
Like, no, not this year.
Yeah, I mean that's who's left. It's hard because Suzuki came over, and then what's his name? The one that fought Moxley at the pay-per-view. He was
Kojima.
here when it started, so he couldn't be in it either. So I mean, It was like slim pickings. They probably just said the easiest way to write him out is just take him out.
Right. I mean, like I think I said it last week. Even they could have easily just been like, you know what, give any other federation. Hey, you want to send a guy?
Yeah, call up Marufuji or someone like,
right.
Hey, you want to come in? Why not?
Or someone that like I would love someone like Daisuke Sekimoto. You know what I mean? Someone like that.
Sure.
Like, who you don't really see.
They really should have done that. I agree with you because do we need Chase Owens or Tenga Lau in it? Like we don't need to see them. We really don't.
It's
even Takahashi. It's like who cares?
See, I love me some Hiromu though, even though he's
I'm saying Yohiro.
Oh yeah,
not Hiromu. Yohiro always has to be in it, and it's like I'm just done with go
Honestly, the only reason they put him in there is because of his valet.
Oh yeah, mm-hmm.
But that's it.
Yep, that's the only reason exactly.
It's like go out there. He gets what? Maybe he'll get 1 or 2 wins per year or per per tournament.
He beat Ibushi in the first night, which was like, oh, all right. So
I hate when they do that.
Mm-hmm. So I guess
You know what I mean?
some of the bigger matches they have left are Kenta has Saber Jr. still, and Bushi has to fight Kenta still.
Is it one block this year?
No, it's two. We'll get into
It
the
is two.
second
Oh,
block.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, JL.
Tagagi has Okan and Ibushi
I'm like-
has Okan still. So those are the big four matches left there. Final day is Ibushi and Kenta. I have a feeling if that's on your final day, that's probably going to result who wins.
Right.
Either one of those or Saber Jr. can win if it's like a tie or something weird.
Right.
So, the other
Yeah.
block's more interesting with what they're doing with it.
I totally forgot that Kota Ibushi was even like a thing at this point.
Mm-hmm.
They just same thing with him. He's so hot and cold.
Yeah. Well, after he had the vaccinations, he got pneumonia.
Oh,
So
really?
He was out for like almost 2 months, and he's still not 100%. They've said he's looking better, but it's like an 80% Ibushi match, which is better than most people's. But
Right.
you can
It's
tell
better
he's
than Owens anytime.
right. So block B, we have Okada and Jeff Cobb. Both are 6-0 right now.
Oh, okay.
Evil's 5-1. Tanahashi's 3-3. Taichi, Yoshihashi, Sonata, and Goto are all 2-4.
Oh,
Then Tamatanga is 1-5, and Chase Owens is 1-5. So the three big matchups that are left on there are Cobb has to fight Evil still, and then on the final night, Sonata fights Evil and Okada fights Cobb. So I mean, you're probably looking at Okada going through, but maybe they make a surprise and they let Jeff Cobb go through. They're both 6-0.
I don't think they. I don't know.
I don't think they will, but
I don't think they'll put Cobb through.
It'd be
just 'cause
different.
He's not right.
Yeah, sure.
But so it would be probably what Okada and either Kenta or what would you say, Kenta and Ibushi on the last?
Kenta or Ibushi or Saber Jr. I don't see Saber Jr. going through up there yet. I don't see it. I know they love him, but if I had to guess, I'd say
he's not very exciting.
no.
Like I love his style.
Yeah,
but it's just
he has no like character. He's just
right. You're
very
not going to
dull.
sell out the Tokyo Dome
no.
with a Zack Sabre Jr. main event.
If I have to guess, I'd say either Takagi or Ibushi wins the block for A, and Okada wins B.
See, I wouldn't mind. I feel like Shingo Okada would be a good final.
Yeah.
Who won it last year? Shingo, right?
Yep.
No, Shingo. Yeah.
Yeah, he won it last year, I believe.
I
I'm trying to
mean,
remember now. Didn't he? I think so.
I can't even remember. I want to say it was Shingo, but I could
Yeah,
be.
They do have a Google machine.
JL, who won last year?
You know, I am Mr. Wrestling, so I know all about it, but I don't want to tell you.
Kenta beat Sonata in the final. Or
Kenta?
Kota Ibushi, sorry.
Oh,
That's what I meant.
that's right. Kota,
Ibushi
yeah.
beat Sonata.
Because then he went on and then lost night one of Wrestle
Right.
Kingdom, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Who's the guy going to MLW?
Oh, well, we'll get into that.
Zach
Don't worry about
oh,
it.
Sorry. All right.
You're getting ahead of yourself here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know
Follow
that
the
was-
format, God damn it.
And the big issue from last night, which I had texted you earlier about Kevin Kelly, was they did the evil thing again, where they did the ref bump, and he waylaid Tanahashi twice with the title belt, and pinned him with his finger pointed to his head like a gun, with his I think his knee on his chest. The crowd was completely dead. They didn't even care when the 3 count happened. And then Kelly said basically that he was so disgusted with how Evil wins these matches that in his idea is if Evil wins the whole thing, people are just going to start canceling New Japan World left and right. And he doesn't blame them.
I do like how they don't have to, like, you know what I mean? They're not trying to further storylines. The U.S. commentators just say whatever the hell they want.
I don't even think they listen to him. I really don't.
No, not even a little
no
bit.
clue what happens.
None.
That's like in the WWE, you know. the Spanish announce team for a while.
They
had
probably
free
don't even know
reign.
that they're on the air.
Yeah, they know they're there.
That's about
They
it, right?
they just don't listen to them.
Mhm.
So I guess one night they were like saying like swears and stuff, and then someone reported it,
Oh God.
and that's when they they have a Spanish announce guy.
So yeah, the crowd is over evil doing this because it's like every single match he's in is always a ref bump in Togo or something happens and he gets the pin.
I feel like
They're
that's
just over with it.
Yeah, but like I feel like that's like the Bullet Club.
Yeah. Oh no, it totally is
Like,
right. Mm-hmm.
It's like we're kind of seeing that now in AEW with like the Good Brothers and stuff, and it's the same
Right.
thing. You're all done seeing it.
Yeah, right. And then the only other tidbit is I guess New Japan's really close to a new TV deal with somebody.
American TV deal?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Not sure who, but they said that's the one reason why they think they're lacking right now with American support is that they just aren't on TV anymore after Access TV got rid of them.
Right.
They have
wow.
the deal with the Roku channel, but I think they said it's maybe 1,000 people watch it a week.
Oof.
And the New Japan Strong show that they're now putting out, since all the guys don't want to go over there until the whole COVID situation's over with.
Right.
They did the shows in Garland. I think it was last weekend. No, 2 weekends ago, and they only drew like 1,000 or 1,200 people. And when AEW was there, I think they did about 5,000. So it was like barely anybody there.
See, I feel like they're not drawing that because it's 1,200 for probably the show that they put on was fantastic. You know what I mean? Like no one's, you're not seeing, you want to see Tanahashi, Okada, Ibushi,
right.
Naito.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You don't want to see Clark Connors and TJP and Chris Dickinson. You know what I mean? Like,
but at least they got Suzuki and Ishii was over here as well. So they got a couple.
Right. But it's I feel like if you know what I mean? Like that's why when the New Japan show came to Lowell, I was I bought my tickets literally the moment they went on sale because they had Okada, Tanahashi.
Everybody came over, right?
Right. And everybody. So it's like at the same time, Chris, 1,200 doesn't sound like a lot of people.
Right.
And I guarantee you 1,200 is probably like one of the biggest crowds like Chris Dickinson's, wrestled in front of, you know what I mean? Like,
oh, sure.
It's not.
Right.
And you can't forget in Garland, Texas, that's probably not a huge draw for Japan anyways,
Right.
Like they're in
I don't
Philadelphia.
even know what the hell Garland, Texas is.
It's near, I want to say it's near Dallas.
Okay.
But I'm not 100% sure. Next weekend they're in Philadelphia at the at the 2300 arena, and they sold out both shows already, so there won't be any issue with it.
But same thing, it's
that's Philly though.
It's Philly. You got
just say New Japan and it's going to sell,
Right. But it's the same thing. It's Philly's used to Dickinson and Brody King and like stuff like that. It's so it's
plus
it's a good show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but it also depends on your market. If you come to Everett, Massachusetts with New Japan Strong, you're probably not going to get more than a few hundred people.
Well,
you know what I mean? Like
they have Moxley and Kingston main eventing against Suzuki and
that's right.
Archer. That's the main event for the show. So
is that going to be on New Japan World?
Yes, that they New Japan Strong airs every Friday. Okay. So that'll be on eventually. I don't know how many weeks they taped from Garland. I don't think they've started those episodes yet. So they might be maybe say 3 or 4 weeks. It'll probably be up there. But you got Jay White, you got Finn Juice. not superstars, but at least you got.
Right.
But Philadelphia, it's like, as I said, you could just say, "Hey, Moxley's there and Suzuki's there," and it's sold out.
Kingston, yeah.
Plus
like I said,
2,300
Kingston.
arena, it's like what? I don't know, 1,500 maybe.
Right. That's
Not very big.
That was part 1 of Through the Table podcast number 19. Please stay tuned as part 2 will be available very soon.